What is this NFT thing in any case? Let's explain that. NFTs are something where you have digital ownership. It's any digital product. You can put an image. It started with JPEGs, which is the most biggest use case even right now. Videos, you have like music files, right? So all of this can be stored permanently. At least that was the thought behind it, in a decentralized way. But what ended up happening in reality on the Ethereum blockchain, because storing data on the chain, because there's so many people have to validate it, right, is actually quite expensive, especially on the Ethereum blockchain. Same thing with Solana blockchain. Data is not actually stored on the chain. Most of the blockchains, data is not stored on chain. What is stored on chain is pointers. And Ethereum is also made in such a way that this pointer will point to, oh, you know what, store data is there. And then it points to something called IPFS or RV, which are like mini blockchains or mini decentralized way, which are not really decentralized mediums. And if that goes down, your data also goes down, right? You're left with empty pointers on the Ethereum blockchain, which is not good. But of course, Ethereum NFTs took off. You have Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks in 2017, Bored Ape Yacht Club in 2021, which has done extremely well. And then a lot of big projects which have made millions of dollars for the founders, for people trading them. Slowly, people started to realize that, you know what, our data is not secure. And there was this whole movement which started putting some data by doing a lot of operations on chain. So you have companies like Art Blocks, which actually put data on chain. You have companies like, you have a NFT collection called Checks, which initially started off in a off-chain way, and then the founder Jack Butcher actually allowed people or asked people to burn the NFTs which are off-chain and get an NFT which is on-chain. And then he had this whole structure, and Checks NFT is something that we have covered. It's a very fascinating story. I think Jack Butcher probably earned like $150,000 in the beginning itself, and then $2 million in Checks NFT in the next 2-3 months, and did pretty well. And then he's now doing OpenPen, which again has earned him quite a bit of money, and a huge following, right? He actually exploded and had this amazing mechanics which he created of the NFT collections, which were not previously seen. Then you have some collections, notable collections like On-Chain Monkey, OCM, which was on Ethereum, and which did this, right? It figured out how to put the collection on Ethereum. It's a little difficult, but they've actually gone ahead and done it. There's one more notable example which I recently came across, called nouns.wtf, and this is actually some sort of a DAO, DAO, which is decentralized autonomous organization, which is what is possible on the blockchain, because on the blockchain now you can put any sort of code, right? On Ethereum you can put any sort of code, Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, all of these, right? And the code basically says that all the money coming in will be part of some treasury. And the treasury currently, I think this was launched in 2021, and the treasury has around $55 million or 27,000 ETH or something like that, which is quite amazing. So they have been releasing one NFT per day. And then there's a bidding system where the people of the, people who are associated with the nouns.wtf, I guess, actually bid for it. And then it goes on probably onto the OpenSea and the open ecosystem as well, or the secondary transactions where you do all the trading. So that also is on-chain. So this on-chain movement was growing, but in parallel there have been huge NFT collections which are still launching, totally off-chain. Like only the metadata is on-chain, which is basically the pointer that your NFT is there, right? For example, you have Outlaws, which was a recent collection, Nakamigos, which was a recent collection, totally off-chain, but they've done extremely well.